Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Wassalatu wassalam ala Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam. Assalamu alaikum to everyone watching. This is a very serious, upsetting, depressing and sad video. I'm making this video as a very concerned and upset convert to Islam. And this video is for all of the hijab wearing sisters that happen to be fans or followers of Saleh, what's the other one's name? Sheikh Akbar. Yeah. Basically, I'm making this video because as a convert, I'm very upset, very saddened, and very disgusted by the actions of the female fans of this brother who wear hijab. Why? Because basically, as a convert to Islam, I read about hijab in the Quran and the Sunnah and in the biographies of the female companions, and then unfortunately I witnessed the disgusting, the derogatory, the low and shameful, cheap actions of the sisters who chased this guy Saleh around Marble Arch like they wanted to rape him or have zina with him. Now, the whole thing is that I don't know how you sisters who meet him, scream after him, cry after him, hug him, kiss him, I don't know how you got to wear hijab. That's not my concern. How you put on hijab, whether it's because you're Arab, Asian, Somali or whatever, or Moroccan, whatever it is, and your mum wears it, whether you do it because of culture, whether you do it because it's fashion and all your friends started to wear it so you started to wear it, or why, because whatever the reason is, my concern is not how you got to wear hijab. My concern is what you do in hijab from today onwards, because that uniform, that hijab that you're wearing is a uniform. It's not yours. It's a uniform. It was a uniform that was revealed to the female companions by Allah. Yes? And when it was revealed to these female companions, there were certain things they would do in it, and there's certain things they wouldn't do in it. And it's not about whether your iman is high or your iman is low. You are wearing a uniform from Allah. Yeah? So I don't care how you got to wear hijab, whether you just following your mother or whether your friends just decided to wear it, or you wear it because it's fashionable now because of these hijabi tutorials. Whatever the reason wearing it, I'm just saying to you as a convert that you are wearing a uniform of Allah. And wearing a uniform of Allah, yeah, and the uniform that Aisha wore and Fatima wore, there's certain things you're not allowed to do. I don't care whether you're on deen, you're off deen, you're praying, you're not praying, there's certain things you're not allowed to do. Yeah? And one of those things, yeah, is you cannot touch, yeah, you cannot touch men that are not halal for you, that are not your family members. You cannot touch men, you cannot send, hearts and kisses to men online. You cannot scream after men and chase after men and this, that, and that. You cannot act cheap like this, or like you're hungry for zina in the uniform of Allah. You cannot do it. So what I'm just trying to say to you at the end of the day, when you wear this, when you go outside in this uniform, or when you're online and you have a profile pic with the uniform of Aisha and Fatima and so forth, don't make the priceless hijab look cheap. Don't be blowing kisses at a man in hijab. Yeah, don't be sending hearts to a man online while you're wearing hijab. That's the uniform, yeah, that was given by Allah to the female companions. And I just want to say, wallahi, it's really upsetting as a convert. It's really upsetting to read about the hijab in the Quran and the Sunnah and the lives of the female companions, yeah, yeah, and read about how Fatima said the worst thing was to be seen by other men and to see other men. That's the most dislike to Fatima after shirk, was to be seen by other men and to see other men. And when you read about Aisha when she was accused of zina, yeah, because through no fault of her own, because she went back to get a necklace and she was stranded, and then basically a male companion realized that she was he realized that she was stranded, and he didn't even talk to her. He just recognized her, and he saw that she acknowledged him, that she realized it's him when she was lost and so forth, and he never talked to her until he took her all the way back to the rest of civilization, yeah, and he never said any words to her at all, and they never said anything. But the fitna makers and people caused problems, and they tried to say that Aisha and this companion, may Allah give him Jannah and so forth, that she committed zina with him and so forth. Suspicion. And can you imagine this? Aisha, when this happened to her, she cried so much, yeah, that physically her lungs dried up. She was sick, she was depressed and stuff like this. So we read about this Fatima saying, what is it? The worst thing is for other men to see her, and for her the worst thing is for other men to see her, and for her to see other men. And what is it? And Aisha, when she was accused of zina, yeah, she went into physical sickness and so forth, because people accused of being dirty girl. And then you've got these sisters chasing Adam Saleh around Marble Arch, like they want to rape him and stuff like that, and they want to pull his clothes off and like I said, I don't know how you got to wear hijab. I don't know whether you're just following your mother, or you do it because all your friends thought you'd do it for fashion and stuff like this. I don't know how you got to wear hijab, yeah, but how could you wear hijab without at least reading one book on how to act in it? Yeah? So I'm just saying, you do not listen to me. I don't care whether you think I'm harsh, or whether you think I'm being rude, or whether you think I'm being arrogant. My loyalty is not to sisters chasing around this guy around Marble Arch, or sisters in 2000 and whatever and blah blah blah. My loyalty, yeah, is to the hijab that was revealed in the Quran and the Sunnah in the way of the female companions, and Aisha and Fatima and so forth. So the whole thing is, at the end of the day, you do not have the right, whether your iman is up or your iman is low, yeah, or you're praying or you're not, you do not have the right, yeah, to scream over guys while wearing hijab, yeah. You do not have the right, yeah, to chase guys and touch them and, I'm saying, cry over him and that. You do not have the right, while on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and this, that, to blow kisses and say, I want to do this and I want to do that to you and this, that and the other and so forth. You do not have the right. It is not permissible for you. Just like how if these brothers who have beards and they rap and they got spliff in their mouth or cigarette in their mouth or drinking alcohol and naked women, they do not have the right to do that. Yeah? So at the end of the day, you have the free will in this country, yeah, to act as you please. But just remember that you are wearing a uniform from Allah, given to Aisha, Fatima and the female believers, yeah, and you are representing them. You are when people see your hijab, you are representing Allah, and you are representing Aisha and Fatima and the female companions. You are, whether you like it or not, whether your iman is low or not, you are representing them. And maybe we can't have maybe the same amount of worship and good deeds and actions and this, that as them, but there's certain do's and there's certain don'ts, yes? And you cannot be going around chasing guys around, screaming about guys crying and doing all this stuff while wearing hijab. You can't do it. You make it look cheap, you make it look disgusting, you make it look degraded, you make it look like a rag. And hijab is priceless. So at the end of the day, I just made this video because it's sick. That image, yeah, you lot knocked over old woman. You lot like you was playing American football or something. You knocked over an old woman and she was left on our floor. The security guards said that they used to respect Muslim women, and they used to think they were shy and modest and stuff, and they lost respect for them when they saw you lot chasing him like you were gonna rape him, or like chasing him like you wanted to have dinner with him, and they're like, what's wrong with you, man? Wallahi, he's disgusting. It's cheap. You look, you sisters, if you was one of them sisters, you look like you were chasing him for zina. Wallahi, he's to blame, but so are you lot to blame. Wallahi, when I saw you made Muslim women look cheap, like 1p, like they're worth 1p. Wallahi, it's disgusting, man. It's like you look like some, excuse my French, man, but you look like some cheap girls chasing this guy, like you're chasing him for zina, man. Wallahi, it was sick, it was disgusting. You should be ashamed of yourself. Wallahi, if you wear hijab and you're one of these sisters that scream when this guy comes along with you, you try to hug him and this, that, and the other. Like, it's like, Allahu Alam, if that guy tried to meet phone one of you up and asked him to come around his house to do zina with him, Allahu Alam, Allahu Alam. No one watching that stuff could say confidently, say yes, you would not do zina with him if he wanted to. Allahu Alam, man. It was, as a convert, I find it disgusting. It was nasty. You look nasty. It was horrible. That's why I made a video saying, may Allah reward the sisters that follow the Quran and the Sunnah, and they wear hijab as an act of worship and an act of faith, not an act of beauty and an act of fashion and so forth. Because wallahi, if it wasn't for them sisters who wear the jilbab and the khimar and and so forth, and even wear the niqab and so forth, who basically read the books of the scholars like Sheikh Al-Albani, Sheikh Bin Baz, Sheikh Uthaymeen, Sheikh Mukbil, and these things, and they actually study the deen and this, that. If it weren't for these sisters that wear hijab without no makeup, and they mix and if they have to go out and stuff like that, wear hijab and carry themselves in the correct way. Wallahi, if it wasn't left down to you sisters who follow this brother, if it wasn't for them sisters, then boy, no Muslims would have an ugly, disgusting, dirty, disrespectful outlook on Muslims. Because wallahi, what happened at Marble Arch, and the way every place this brother goes and you sisters follow him and this, that, and the other and so forth. Wallahi, you make sisters look like they're worth 1p. Alhamdulillah, there's those priceless sisters, inshallah. Anyway, I end this talk by saying that we, the Muslims, will never get honour in this dunya again until we understand the 3 categories of Tawheed. We research and have a pure Aqidah, and instead of following the actors, the rappers, the models, the singers, we follow the prophets, the companions, the female companions, and the rest of the Salaf, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.